plus a slice of life to help us remember how things were back then. So be sure to join me for Every Weekend in the Country, Saturday morning from 6 to 8 on Country 103.9 WRBI.
I'm WRBI meteorologist Paul Trombley with southeastern Indiana's most reliable forecast. High temperatures reach up to 62 today under partly cloudy skies, winds out of the south around 5 miles per hour. Lows level off around 44 tonight, mainly clear skies. Daytime highs approaching 70 tomorrow. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun. A blend of clouds and sun and dry Saturday and Sunday, upper 60s, Saturday, mid-70s by Sunday. Currently, it's 40 degrees.
Country 103.9 WRBI and Dial a Deal. An opportunity.
934-5112 for Dial a Deal. Call early, call often. We'll get you on the air. You can talk about whatever it is you want to buy, sell, trade, or give away. And on the Dial a Deal mailbag, well, nothing. Yeah. That's unusual, huh?
Yeah, it is unusual.
So if you want to submit something in the mailbag, you can do so anytime, WRBIRadio.com. Keep in mind, if you do it at 9 o'clock or after, it will not be on that day's program. And he cuts it off at 9 and gets the mailbag ready when she's here. Otherwise, it's me doing it.
Really about 8:45.
Okay.
You're out of luck.
All right. Well, we have sometimes people will do that. And they'll submit them and then, or sometimes they submit things for the mailbag and then just call anyway because they didn't hear it. Well, then they weren't listening very well, were they?
Or they think it's going to, I'll get it like 4 times in the mailbag. Mm-hmm. It's not going to show up instantly.
Right.
It's saved for the show, then it's posted.
After we do the program, all of the submissions for that date appear on the Dial a Deal listings on WRBIRadio.com.
Yes.
That's how it works. Florida decided not to outlaw first cousin marriage.
Huh.
My favorite part of the Florida weddings, that's when they say, "Till meth do us part." The University of Illinois in Chambana has created popcorn so good that it doesn't need butter.
Oh.
And just in time for all movie theaters to go out of business.
Oh.
You heard about that big movie theater in Greensburg, the Wolf, right?
Yeah.
Some church buying it.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to be showing the latest R-rated features.
I don't think so.
Rather an Orthodox sect, I believe.
I don't think they're even going to show movies.
No. University of Florida deactivating the college chapter of the campus chapter of their College Republicans as a registered student group after reports of anti-Semitism.
Oh.
The school reiterated that it will only tolerate unregistered anti-Semitism.
No.
Not by any registered group. 812-934-5112. If you want to be on Dial a Deal, you can't call it the big dance without something to dance to. That's my teaser.
Okay.
It's coming up after this phone call. WRBI Dial a Deal.
Good morning. I've got a GE natural gas dryer for sale. Number is 812-212-8534.
All right. Thank you and good luck, sir. That is a General Electric natural gas dryer, and he is at 212-8534, 212-8534. Love a natural gas dryer.
Yeah.
Those things last forever.
Yeah.
And, I mean, of course, it costs you a small fortune to get gas pipe run to your laundry room if you don't already have it. But if you got it right there, or, maybe it's on the other side of the wall from your gas cook stove or something, wouldn't cost much. Get that done. At 212-8534 for him. Yeah, you can't call it the big dance without something to dance to. Here are all 64 mascots in this year's NCAA men's basketball tournament in less than 45 seconds. Have you caught the March Madness?
Not even a little bit.
No, you're not feeling it this year?
It's not my thing.
I know. Just thought I'd ask.
I do like that there's 4 Wildcats. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What if that was the Final Four?
Right. That's when somebody asks you, before one of them's out of it, who's going to win the tournament? I'm going with the Wildcats.
There you go.
You got 4 chances that way.
That's some good odds right there.
Mm-hmm. A message in a bottle sent from the Bahamas arrived in Portugal a year later. Wow. Or as the U.S. Postal Service put it, that fast? How do they do it? In just a year? 812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal. Today is National Let's Laugh Day.
March 19th is Let's Laugh Day. Want to celebrate? Here's some guaranteed knee slappers. Go to the mall and watch old people fall down the escalator. Tell your kids you canceled summer trip to Disney World and instead signed them up for library camp. Turn to the person sitting next to you on the airplane and say, I'm not going to let measles stop me from flying. And of course, go to a karaoke bar and sing to the crowd, Who Let the Dogs Out? Sure, you may get beaten or screamed at, but you'll also get a laugh. And that's the name of today's holiday.
Yeah, there you go. It's National Let's Laugh Day. It's Rob Schneider's favorite day of the year because everybody leaves him alone.
Oh.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. And let's take this call. You are on the radio.
Good morning. I have for sale Toggenburg Dairy Goat Kids. I'm taking deposits on them until they're ready to wean. The number is 812-689-4859. I do have male and females available.
All right. Thank you very much. Good luck, sir. That fellow with Toggenburg Dairy Goat Kids it's 689, right?
Yep.
I put one too many digits in there, but that's why you're here to keep me straight, I reckon. 689-4859, correct?
Yes.
689-4859, Toggenburg Dairy Goat Kids, male or female. So there you go. 812-934-5112 if we can help you out with anything on Dial a Deal today. According to a survey, more than 19 million Americans have thought about shooting someone.
Oh.
That someone, Timothy Chalamet. He's been getting a lot of grief lately.
Yeah, he's not everybody's favorite right now.
Some GOP donors trying to draft Marco Rubio to run for president in 2028. Not of the United States, but of Cuba.
Oh, well.
The March heat wave in Arizona bringing scorpions out earlier than usual. No word on how it's affecting Dokken, Rat, or Skid Row. My fellow children of the 80s appreciate that. And Starbucks workers asking for a 4% annual raise and greater workplace protections for baristas. It was hard to read most of their demands because the workers wrote them with a Sharpie on the side of a cup.
Oh, yeah, well.
They don't have the best penmanship either.
Organized better, guys.
812-934-5112 if we can help you out on Dial a Deal. We've more of it straight ahead.
This portion of the show is being brought to you by Ed's new and improved chocolate chip cookies. Cookies just like the ones Grandma would have made if only she had 23 types of preservatives and 37 wholesome artificial flavors.
an auction, the fun, excitement, and bargains. And you can go to one tonight. Maddox Auctions every Thursday night. Furniture, antiques, tools, and more. Maddox Auction, Montford, just south of Maine, downtown Greensburg. Tonight at 5:30. MaddoxAuction.com.
I'm WRBI meteorologist Paul Trombley with southeastern Indiana's most reliable forecast. High temperatures reach up to 62 today under partly cloudy skies, winds out of the south around 5 miles per hour. Lows level off around 44 tonight, mainly clear skies. Daytime highs approaching 70 tomorrow. Cloudy skies with a few peaks of sun. A blend of clouds and sun and dry Saturday and Sunday, upper 60s Saturday, mid 70s by Sunday. Currently, it's 40 degrees.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we start our daily broadcast.
I want to be a DJ. You do? I'm just joking around, but just sell your sense of humor. I said morning. That's what happens on a Thursday.
Yes, dial a deal on the air and everywhere. 812-934-5112. Video back as of yesterday. Explaining here because she's the one that knows how to do it. You can watch us on the Book of Faces. You can watch us on our YouTube channel, WRBI-TV.com. And, of course, you can always listen at 103.9 on the FM dial. That's what we call it that. And on the WRBI app. Today is absolutely incredible Kid Day. Certified Nurses Day. Clients Day. Companies That Care Day. We celebrate that. Already told kids, Let's Laugh Day. National Backyard Day. National Chocolate Caramel Day.
Ooh, I can get behind that.
National Poultry Day. No one's called in to sell any eggs or chickens today. How ironic is that?
That's crazy.
Oranges and Lemons Day. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Day. Turtles on a half shell. 812-934-5112 if we can help you out on Dial a Deal. See if this sounds familiar to you, Annie. Any idea what that might be?
I know that sound.
One more time. Maybe it'll ring a bell. Does it make you want to answer your phone? That is the original Nokia ringtone.
That's it. That's what my mom's work phone sounded like when I was a kid.
Ever wonder what this, where this came from? It's kind of annoying in that, what they had the technology to make it sound like, that very monotonous kind of shrill tone. They got it from a real song.
Okay.
The song is called Grand Vals by Francisco Tarrega.
Oh.
Here's a little bit of that you might sound familiar to you. Yeah, much prettier, isn't it, than the originals, or than what we know as the Nokia ringtone? I'd much rather hear it. Much better. A little more of the song. It's relaxing. I'll fall asleep on the dial. Yeah. Pretty good. There's a Spanish flair to it. There you go. I thought you could wonder. I crossed my desk. Thought I gotta share that on Dial a Deal. 812-934-5112 if you want to get on the program in about 10 minutes. It's the Daily Pod with Tom Snape talking to Chris Ramey with the Friends of the Greensburg-Decatur County Animal Shelter. Big news to share with that, which you heard earlier this week on the WRBI News product. I'm sure he will expound upon that and let you know how you can help with it.
Sounds exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's coming up here in just a little while on the Dial a Deal program. Also, an etiquette expert claims the Irish goodbye isn't necessarily a bad thing. You've heard of the Irish goodbye where you just kind of disappear?
Yeah, you just sneak out.
It's the opposite of the Hoosier goodbye, where you linger and say goodbye over and over again. Not necessarily bad or rude, though, to do it. Here is Washington, D.C.-based etiquette coach Allison Cheaperdak to explain.
It depends on the scenario. So if you're at an intimate dinner party, yes. But if you're at a gala, a wedding, a larger function, if leaving is not going to be disruptive, or if leaving and letting people know would be disruptive, then in that case, it actually would be bad manners. Because sometimes it makes sense. You don't want to create this domino effect where everybody else is leaving and be disruptive. So sometimes a quick text at the end of the night or letting someone know how much you appreciated seeing them the next day makes more sense.
WRBI, you were on Dial a Deal.
I have for sale, there's 2 hitches that go underneath the back of vehicles. Now, these aren't rusted or junk, and they're 2 different sizes. But anyway, they bolt up underneath the back of vehicles for, like, trailers or whatever.
Got it.
And they're 363 4569.
All right, thank you and good luck. She's got a couple of hitches, and you can call her and get more details about them. Maybe 363-4569, 363-4569. They bolt under your vehicle, you see.
Yes.
812-934-5112. Lest you should think you would have fixed them with Scotch tape.
Good luck hauling with if you do.
A new study shows that Los Angeles is the #1 city for college basketball fans. No way. Really?
What?
Not Lafayette, Indiana?
That's shocking.
That's followed by something that more understandable, Durham, North Carolina, and Lexington, Kentucky. Those were the top 3. It's all about how many teams are in the area, how they perform, and the price of tickets, I guess. CBS college basketball. They've been playing that the whole time I was talking. That makes you excited. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. I have another thing that may not make you excited. It may make you creeped out. The government has apparently registered the domain aliens.gov. There is no website being hosted by the domain yet, but it's just a month after the president instructed federal agencies to release government files related to aliens and unidentified flying objects. The truth is out there. You will soon know about all the green men that encountered in keeping prison. It's in the list. 812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. Popo in Florida chatting with a 28-year-old suspect Monday when he suddenly ran and jumped into a river. 2 officers tracked him down using paddle boards, so good on them.
Jeez.
They brought him to shore and arrested him. Here's the moment that Chase Cruz took off on foot.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions. To have a lawyer present. Hey! How am I running? White male, blue shirt, white shorts.
He barely thought he had the right to bolt as part of his Miranda rights.
Oh, Miranda.
812-934-5112. That's such a Miranda thing to do. And linguist Tom Scott claims Gen Z's habit of never using capital letters in texts is actually a good thing. It kind of does it for you now, doesn't it? Capitalizes the words that your phone thinks should be capitalized.
Sometimes.
It's a way to speak more casually to friends over text since they can't hear the tone you're trying to use if you were speaking. I was early on this. I do that for internal emails always.
I'm starting to do that because I voice to text almost everything now, and it doesn't capitalize it.
Not everybody loves it, though. Here's a TikToker talking about Gen Z not capitalizing letters in text.
I've never felt older in my life than when I've texted a Gen Z person and they only use lowercase letters. And then I bring up, like, why do you not use capital letters? And as I said it, I felt myself develop osteoporosis. Like, I got a goiter started to form from how old I was. She was like, oh, yeah, I turned it off on my phone so nothing capitalizes because it just feels so, like, formal, and that's, like, what older people do. And I'm like, why does it make me old to use capital letters?
Oh, so you can shut it off on your phone.
I didn't know you could do that.
Well, let's do that. I'm doing that.
I sound so old right now.
812-934-5112 for Dial a Deal. China Maxing is a new social media trend of trying cultural traditions of China.
All right.
I prefer to smoke and sneer at people. You know, that new trend, France Maxing.
Oh, well.
Experts say that flyers should avoid water on airplanes because it's full of bacteria, unless they're flying Spirit, and then that's the least of your concerns.
Oh.
And a new study in mice. Why do they always study mice? Leave those poor mice alone. They suggest that a father's nicotine exposure could influence the metabolic health of his children.
Huh.
A father's nicotine use also affects his children when he goes out to buy smokes and never comes back.
Yeah.
Told you about that Pokemon-shaped Cheeto that sold for $88,000? Yeah. Normally, I was thinking about this. This is one of the things I think of in the shower in the morning.
Okay.
Normally, spending that much on something made from food would seem like a waste, but it's a Cheeto, so, hey, it's going to last forever. Really?
It's not like it's going to shrivel up, right?
If you really think about it. Twas on this very date in 1955 that Crispus Attucks High School, led by the Big O, Oscar Robertson, defeated Gary Roosevelt to win the state basketball championship. It was the first all-black high school in the nation to win the state title. Very big day in Hoosier history.
That's cool.
Yeah. 812-934-5112 if we can help you out with anything on Dial a Deal. If you're a fan of the comedy stylings of Zach Galifianakis, as am I, and if you're a foodie, get ready for his new Netflix series, which I will absolutely be watching. This is a Garden.
Okay.
The trailer shows him hanging out with kids and adults with fruits and vegetables in a garden.
Hello, this is a food gardening show with your host, Zach Galifianakis. If I were to offer a remedy to the human condition, it would be a garden or acid. How dare you get your food from a supermarket? How dare you not know how radishes are grown? We'll just add a laugh track.
There you go, Zach Galifianakis. To me, never not funny. I mean, Between Two Ferns, come on. That's good stuff.
Yeah. He could have stopped with the first Hangover, but...
Yeah, that's true. We didn't need Hangover sequels, but I understand why they did it.
They're still a little funny.
Backed up the Brinks truck at all their doors, and they said, all right, we'll do it.
Yeah.
812-934-5112. They are still funny, and they really are, but it's just the same. It's kind of the same.
Yeah.
So it's a worse retelling of a very similar story, but it's fine. 812-934-5112 if you want to be on Dial a Deal. First trailer for Spider-Man, Brand New Day, is out. Here's part of it.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man. Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. In between the cycles, you can't take the spider vulnerable to threats. First we did. For those spiders who make it through, it comes to a kind of rebirth.
If you want to see it, it'll be playing everywhere. Every place there's a movie theater will have it because they never skip the big superhero films because they're big business. I personally do not care at all about them. Tom Snape is up next with the Daily Pod. Oh, my phone's ringing. Gotta take this.